fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see.
Yeah, look. So look, they're wearing them baddies because that's what they aspire from. People are wearing baddies.
Yeah.
So that's what obviously they look at.
And they'll think you're a drug dealer in this, but they don't know, man. Woo! Whoa! That's mad, Theo.
Yeah.
That's mad.
It's fast, isn't it?
Yo! You got that? Back to where it all began.
Where it all started. Started right there.
I know, I remember the dogs.
Started right there.
I remember the dogs.
So you see that wall there, look, you see that window?
Yeah.
I used to jump out of that window, and where that wall is, they've obviously chopped it off now,
Yeah.
that little wooden thing there.
Yeah.
I fell off that wall and broke off my balls. You see them get something? And then Theo come out, found me screaming, screaming at the plant, screaming.
Back up, man, let's have a walk and talk in it. Alright, Megs, you get in the camera. We're here today, yeah, with Big Theo, Bio Revive. How do I say that right?
Yeah, Bio Revive.
Bio Revive.
Bio Revive.
Everyone knows Theo anyway, yeah. This is where it all began for Theo, Canterbury.
No, it's not.
This house right here in the corner. Which way do you want to head, Theo? What are you thinking?
Got into the estate, that's like my border. I was never going to cut across that side. I was on this side here.
Yeah, because you knew what happened over that side, innit?
Yeah. Fish and chips.
I grew up on that side. Yeah. Come on, bro, get in, man. Don't be shy.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it all started?
Yeah.
We could bump between here, Girlington, Thornton, few little bed sits. But just so like this is the very
in a nutshell.
Yeah. Otherwise they were bouncing around because I was a little post until I really started getting my shit together. Yeah. But realistically now, here, shit, this feels hopeless. I won't lie.
Well, look round.
All the places, that's what I mean. Like, do you know what you aspire to be? Is the surroundings. And if you don't know what you don't know, then you don't know it. So what you do know is drug dealers. What you do know is robberies. What you do know is maybe the odd scrap man, but you don't really want to be a scrap man, do you? Realistically, when you're a young man and you're looking up to people that are around you, what's around you? Like, who's got the nice cars? Okay, him. Who's got the nice chains? Okay, him. So that's where you sort of where you fall into.
Yeah, and that's what you're seeing. Obviously, I think as a black man, you never really want to be a scrap man anyway. So when you look at certain man, especially going up round here, there's certain man with big chains on, big bracelets on. I remember a guy called Batesy. I used to always see his big bracelet, big chain, and that black guy. He probably still lives in here. But yeah, so you look up to people like that, as you're saying, and it's kind of hopeless. So then, like going through that field.
What I'm saying is a few different selections. So moved out a bit when I was 12. I was 13, something like that. Thornton, but you see Thornton was a time where, obviously here I was mad in the middle of the estate. So I got sucked out of me being comfortable to now not being comfortable because Thornton's village life. So like you're going from an estate where you grow up, you know everybody, to a place now where you don't know anybody. And more like village heads now, little bit different mindset, all that, So I went a little bit within myself and I was chilling with people that were partyheads. So now I started partying. A little argument with mum. Ended up in Girlington. So I think now I've gone from being a little bit mad on the estate to a place where you're literally just partying. I was like, what, 15, 16, these like 30-year-old, 35-year-old big people. And all they want to do was party.
And they're village kids as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
so you go from this vibe to
that was
vibe.
it. The same parties, everyone's mashing each other's man and girl, just twisting around, just volley idiots, So, fell out with my mum. Now I'm in Girlington. Girlington was a bed sit.
That's an Asian area as well.
Yeah, G-Town, G-Town. Now that was a completely different section for me, coming from here to there, so G-Town, completely different environment, Now, survival mode kicking in. I don't have a mum to lean on, no family to lean on, no friends to lean on. So, in fact, the friends that I did know, they're probably in a worse situation than me. Cutting around town on madness, doing badness.
I remember seeing you in Cube days.
They were them days there. But do you know what it is? Before I actually stepped into Cube, prior to that, I'm just sat in my little bed sit, try to get jobs, try to get this, try to get that. And then obviously I started linking with people local to G-Town, just through gyms and what have you. And I literally say, to a certain man in the area.
Yeah.
Well, let me sell drugs for you. Like,
Yeah.
let me do this for you, let me do that for you, just because I wanted some sort of money.
Yeah.
And when that dole money had come around,
Yeah.
I had a bit of a gambling habit. And I tried to flip a little bit of change because that was the only way I knew how to make a little bit more.
money, yeah.
There was no other way. So if I lost it, forked them out, a couple of quid left. I'd walk from top of St Leonard's to the bottom Morrison's, get myself chips, because I know that's going to pattern me for a good few days.
Yeah.
If I've got a good few days to think of a way now
To make more money.
make more money. Yeah. Now entering Cube days. Cube's like this place where everybody's chilling town.
Yeah.
All the local
All the
boys.
grafters.
Yeah. So now I'm getting a little bit educated on people that are grafting. He's on this, he's on that. So I think now that I've always had the mindset of I want to do something, very hungry for it, yeah. But it's just the opportunities that are in front of you.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Very limited. So the opportunities that arose chilling with grafters, graft.
Yeah.
Boom, on it, let's go. And then do you know what it is, that was
So you met the grafters in the town scene,
Yeah.
Cube Day scene, and then that was it. Then you started to commit more serious crimes.
Yeah. So we'll just skip ahead because that was
Yeah.
just like a 7.5 period
Yeah.
of madness and badness. Yeah. Boom, squash that. We're out. Yeah. Now I'm out. Grafting for me was done.
Yeah.
So that 7.5 was a few different sentences.
In the prison.
Yeah.
And
2
I've
years,
seen you
yeah.
on the wing. You were a big guy in jail. You held your own in jail because I don't. Obviously, he's on a great path now. But Theo was one of them guys to get me in jail. He was on robberies. He was still hungry in jail. Obviously, like, you know what I'm saying. Like people have to know that. Like,
do you mean?
like, in jail, like you was on job
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
You get me? Like,
Yeah.
we don't have to put that in if you don't want. But it's just real
No,
life.
no,
innit?
no, keep it on, keep it on. So
Yeah,
it is, I wasn't on the maddest, but
Yeah.
I'd back it.
Yeah.
Like the
I'm
one
just-
madder people.
Yeah, no,
I'd just back it.
Yeah, but you was on it and you've had
Yeah,
lots of
yeah,
fights in Lindolm.
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
me? You've
yeah.
been in the showers. Like you want just some fucking guy that went to jail and was just some idiot, bro.
No,
Yeah.
old school. What was it called? Horton Park, it was called.
Yeah. I went there as well.
Do you know how many arguments I've had with people because they call it Saint Summit? It's got a different name now, hasn't it?
I got expelled.
Oh no, the Horton Park, Brian.
Horton Park, yeah.
Yeah, Horton Park, Brian. When you're going from there now.
Yeah. I got
Main Street, this is all them walkers and
Yeah,
you got Scrapman and certain streets and certain names for different men and that, innit?
Yeah, they used to have the youth here that's burnt down.
Yeah, I met Kieran here, Kieran Bellyman.
Here, oh yeah.
Yeah, his grandmother down
The
there.
tall black guy.
Yeah,
tall,
yeah.
Yeah, but Theo, back to it, man. So yeah,
What?
you really was thingy. Do you get what I'm saying? So anyway, you come out of jail after your 7.5.
So,
And
like
you started boxing in jail as well, didn't you?
yeah, so this was
That's
it.
where your boxing journey
Do you
started.
know what it was? It was, so I left that a little bit there, is when I started doing the madness, the grafting, yeah, I needed to be handy. So
Yeah.
I literally started MMA at a UFC gym,
Yeah.
just so I could handle myself better in these situations. That was the only reason. I didn't want to go fight in no gym, didn't want to go fight for no belts, didn't want to go do the proper way. It was literally so, when I'm doing what I was doing,
Yeah.
it was easier.
Yeah, because you were known for putting man in sleepers.
Yeah, basically. But that was the technique.
There's a lot of stuff you don't want to talk about. You get me?
Technique. So, yeah, basically the hugger muggers. That's what we got labelled. The hugger muggers. Bam, out. But not to be proud of. It's just one of them.
Yeah, but it's where you come from, man. You be proud. You get me?
What I'm saying, no?
Yeah, so you were saying that obviously you come out of jail. at
Oh
7.5.
yeah. So, obviously in jail, the reason I started doing more boxing is because I started doing that, and then I just transitioned. I kept up with it. Not in prison, and then obviously I linked it with a man that was in prison boxing. So we're just doing all that. Yeah.
And you always have been very shredded though, Theo. I remember you in Cube days, bro. You had
Do you know why?
abs and
It's the
muscle.
intensity. It's the intensity. So you see, I like lifting weights and that, but I love intense training.
Yeah.
So high rocks, it's called high rocks now, but it's a circuit, innit? Circuits, boxing, running around the yard for an hour. I like intensity.
Yeah.
I like weights, but I love intense workouts, good hour-long workouts. So I've come out of jail now, and all them little sections that I've done, 2 year, 1 year, they were like a lesson. So I got caught for that sort of crime, stopped doing that. Got caught for that sort of crime, stopped doing that. So when I come out, I had nothing left to do.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I thought going legit was before my last sentence? Was buying and selling chop cars. I thought that was legit. I thought people do that for a living. I'm cool. Started doing that. Boom, 3.5 years. So I thought, yeah, I'm not doing that. Now I'm out. Now I'm stuck because I'm not gonna graft. Yeah.
So it's back to you basically you're broke again.
Yeah.
You're not grafting and that's your income.
Yeah.
You get me?
So you see that 7.5, that was just lessons, and true say each sentence was a lesson because stop, dead, boom, that's it, done. So now it was a case of, right, who's around me, what's around me? You're doing scrap, I'll just jump on with you. Yeah. If it's paying me £30, £60, £80, I don't care. It's better than no pound. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in there now. Yeah, dealing with that. And then I passed my CBT.
Yeah, is that your bike? Like,
Yeah. Because I was banned for 3 years. So for 3 years, when I come out, I was just doing bits of scrap and all kind of whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
CBT passed now, and then I started doing the Get Here.
What's that?
So you must have seen it. Purple bikes.
Yeah.
Yellow, purple jumpsuit.
Yeah, I think that's what you had. Do you had training in the gym?
No, not that. So you see me on a 125 bike.
Yeah.
But when I passed that,
Yeah.
I don't think you even see me on it.
No.
The secret of the job. Only a couple of people see me on it.
you see it?
So Get Here now. Imagine.
You remember the mopeds? What was it? Orange? No, purple and.
Yeah, so imagine
Purple
now
and
a
yellow.
purple and yellow
Yeah.
Power Ranger, bro. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Big overalls, big jumpsuit,
Yeah.
purple helmet, and a big purple e-scooter.
And how did you feel like doing that job? Like, did you feel
So
like?
do you know what it was? It was embarrassment,
Yeah.
but only if you knew, because it was a helmet.
Yeah.
No one knew who I was.
Yeah.
No one knew who I was. I can rock up, you don't know me. So
Yeah.
for me, I was legit, and then I mapped out a path. So
Yeah.
when I jumped on that now, I've got a permanent job.
Yeah.
You have to do certain things, like there's certain criteria you need to meet so you can get a mortgage. So I would just try to get these boxes ticked off, because in my head I thought that's how you go about things, innit? So
You
Start-
thought you won a house.
yeah. So now I want to do things right, innit? I want to do things right, so I started that process, and people always say, like, we went to drilled into us since we were kids, mortgage, house, all that. That's what success is, innit?
So I tell you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I tell you. Yeah, but that's what was in my brain. So got the job. I doing what, £350 a week. It was embarrassing, but I didn't give a shit. I don't actually did. Yeah, and you can link this on there. I took pictures. Said to my missus, take pictures because I'm gonna smash it,
Yeah.
and I want to look back on this.
Yeah.
I said, take pictures of me dressed like this for that reason.
Yeah.
So I've got them. Yeah. But you know,
I've
these
done all
times-
this same shit. It's not worked for me yet.
do you know what it is? So Get Here was a blessing because it was a beautiful way to research. This is why, do you know, if you really listen, everything happens for a reason. Like if you really listen to the things that are going on around you. So I was put in Get Here where my boss was a phone. So I didn't have a person telling me what to do. My phone would say, right, you've got an order. So I'll go to the desk, I'd load up my bags, I'll put it in the scooter and then do the delivery. Now the e-scooter made no noise. So I could put my earphones in and take in whatever it is that we're taking in, which at the time was Amazon. So every single trip was a YouTube video, how to do, what to do within Amazon, put it on, take it in, come back, take notes. Yeah. And in between the orders, I could write down what I need to do, how many videos, this, that, the other. So all this research being gathered, but I didn't really act on it. I was just sort of soaking it in because I was trying to think of how I can smash it now.
Yeah.
Because
How you
once I
can
started,
execute.
yeah, once I started that legit path, and now I started looking into legit shit. As with before, it's not like I didn't want to do it, it just wasn't a thought process.
Yeah.
So do you know, like when I was doing graphs, I wasn't scared, there was just no risk management. I just didn't think, oh, if you can get caught, it just didn't exist in my brain. Like, I felt normal doing it. So that was that same process. So doing that now, and I had a little altercation with a new manager, come in and try to switch things up. I said, yo, what are you talking about? Yeah. Boom, got me sacked. Yeah. Now, no money, broke. Yeah. And all I had was this ammunition of Amazon. Yeah. So I went out of queries. And I financed the laptop, cost me £30 a month. And then, do you know when I say I didn't move for 3 days? I was sat, end of the sofa, remember, sat there, kitchen's there, laptop, dressing gown. I did not move because I knew if I could find a product that would meet maybe 7 bullet points, I'm paid. And each product, were like 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna make it, boom! That last one didn't come through. So I started the process again. So that emotional, like, little attachment kept me there for 3 days, and then I found a golden product. When I say golden,
What was
Australian gold tanning accelerator. Like
So
these,
tanning like what girls use.
yeah. So when you go on these sunbeds, I put it on and it makes them tan quicker. But it was quick, and they're doing like 150k every single month between one seller. Yeah, so I thought, oh, that's wicked. I can jump on. So I got whatever money I could, 300, 400 bottles, whatever. Put it in, it come back. So whatever I put in, I was getting 22% on top of that back. I thought, this can't be right. I'm starting to get emotional over this now. So I had a GSXR packed up, I had the 125, and I'm going to pass it and jump on that. So I sold that bum 2 bar, put it in, come back, 22% on top. Oh, what's going on? Credit card
So slow it down for me. So you're making 22%
on top of
your
whatever you put in.
investment.
Yeah, whatever you put in, 22% ROI. Yeah.
Alright.
So put it in, get it out. But Amazon, they don't give you money back straight away. Like they hold it for 2 weeks and then cash shoots in.
your payments.
You have to wait a minute. So now I went and took out every single credit card you could think of, put it all in. Fast forward a little bit, borrowing this, that, the other. Thousands is coming in, bruv. Thousands. I'm looking at my Amazon charts, going boom, 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 boom. And do you know what it is? Vlogging that, look quick man and put me on the map.
Yeah. Well, do you know what it is? Let me take you back, because I just want to say this. So I was training in the gym with Theo, like around this time, a little bit before this time, and was in the gym, and he was telling me, saying, bro, I'm going to make 10k days, I'm going to do this, I'm going to have kids. I don't think you've had a kid then. He said, I'm going to have kids. He was telling me all these things, and none of it had happened. And he, after the gym, literally getting at the gym like 4 or 5 in the morning, and he's on his bike, and he's gone to work, you get me, and he's doing his thing. And obviously, I'm in my mind, I'm wishing him all the best and telling him, yeah, you can do it if you believe in.
You do you, I believe in it, but it's...
Yeah, and then, but then, like what he just said now, then 4 or 5 months later, I think, 10k day. You put it on social media, innit?
Yeah.
Your first 10k day.
Yeah.
And I was like, rah. So yeah, like, big. It's inspirational, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I want to tell you, look, like this guy was on the wing, like.
Fuck.
This estate, like, look at it, like, nothing, no hope, falling out with mum, homeless, eating a fucking loaf of dry frozen chips, whatever it is. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, you have to rate it. Do you get where I'm coming from? And I've been through a similar thing, and that's why I respect it so much. So yeah, if you're continuously, you hit your first 10k day.
No, so before the 10k days, I actually started the waste. So
the waste removal.
So the Amazon gave me the e-com bug. Yeah. So I felt what it felt like to have that sort of money just through online. Because what happened was that Australian gold was a beautiful lesson. I jumped on. 3 days, started smashing it, making dough, and then they shut me down. When I started hitting serious volume, they got in touch with me and said, look, we don't allow e-com. We only allow brick and mortar. We don't want e-com to start shutting down businesses. So they shut me down, yeah. Now I'm chasing again, like that 3 day period. Chasing. Now it wasn't 3 days, it was weeks, months, because that was a golden nugget. Yeah. And realistically, them golden nuggets are quite rare.
Yeah, I get it.
You're normally working off a very small margin. So I will find the other products, but the margins were that small. It's not something you could have lived off. So what was happening was the money was depleting. So I seen it coming and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to put this on hold. Yeah. While I've got a little bit of change, I bought a van, big van. I thought I'd go back to scrapping just to get some more money up. So started doing scrapping with Schmike, pallets, do whatever.
Pallets,
and I carried on the vlogging.
On TikTok as well.
Yeah, that's it. So do you know what it was? The moment I started Amazon, I started vlogging. I don't even know why, to be fair, I was shocked. Like, I was doing the videos. And
remember you messaged me?
Yeah, I was shocked. Then I thought, fuck it, I'll do it. So I'm doing them videos, vlogging, yeah. Now I'm on waste. Yeah. And now we've got that whole section now. So now I'm vlogging the waste, growing within the waste business, doing whatever I can. Still thinking the same way of, not just a job, how can I scale it? Yeah. So how can I get more out of today? Right, okay, so I've got a driver, he can drive. Instead of me driving and just getting to the location and wasting a half an hour trip every time you drive, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna go online, find websites, find emails, find addresses of people that fit my lead, so I can ring these people like, yo, do you need this job? Yo, do you need that job? So now while we're getting to the job, I'm searching jobs. So I was compounding like that, doing content.
Sure, you sold that BM at that time as well.
Yeah, more. So getting that up.
And did you use the money that you were scaling from the waste removals company to invest into your e-com stuff?
I was, but it was dwindling. And you know, you're talking a good year, maybe year and a half of doing the waste, and after maybe 4 months, I sort of just sacked off Amazon because I was doing the waste, so I was out all day. So Amazon's like a full-time job on its own, so you have to do one or the other, and Amazon I'm paying, so I put Amazon completely on. That was bedded. Done. So now I'm in the waste. I'm earning good dough, but you start spending more, don't you? Yeah, and then as I was trying to scale, I was making loads of mistakes. So I was getting another van, that'll break down, putting lads on, or not pricing jobs right. They were just iffy little bits, yeah. So now I've got into a section where I've got an okay living, that I'm surviving, I'm okay, yeah, and I can put 2 trucks on, as where I could have stayed on, working, earned a lot more, but then I wouldn't be able to have the time to go to the e-com. So a year and a half down the line, that's what I did. 2 trucks, take my okay living, and back to the e-com, yeah? So we're down that little avenue now, and whilst I'm on Amazon, so you see how I said the Australian gold? That wasn't my product, that's called wholesaling. I was selling next man's shit, yeah? Now, I just done a bodybuilding competition. And
Yeah,
my
I've
missus,
seen it, yeah.
my missus wanted a kid. So I said, right, I've come off the juice. Yeah. Start checking all these test boosters and all these things that don't work in it. Still looking at Amazon. Yeah. They don't work, man. They don't, these Tubulis and what have you. So I'm literally looking online for a test booster. One of the strongest, ChatGPT, what's the strongest? Tonga come up one of them.
Yeah.
So I put in Tonga to buy in Amazon. So when you're flipping on Amazon, you have all these subscriptions set up in the back end. So the way I see it, the way you see it, two different ways. When you look on, you see buy and sell. When I see it, all these numbers start showing up. Who buys it? How many? Wait, like the matrix pops up. Yeah. So when I put in Tonga to buy, they said this is a high opportunity because there's high demand, low supply. So in me looking for a product to buy, Amazon said, "Yo,
Having
boom,
that
you can
experience.
smash it." So I'm like, "Yo, this could be a product." Yeah.
One of them
So-
golden nuggets again.
That was it. I got no, but this was my own now.
Your own, yeah.
So I'm thinking I could either try and flip it or make my own. Yeah. I thought, you know what? I make my own, and I had the BM. Yeah. So the BM I got on Chuck. It was a 4 grand 320D, like a 13-14 plate, nice looking thing. Yeah.
I've seen it.
And that's the only thing I had that had like real value. And for me to make this Tonga, you have like an MOQ when you customize him. You know, a couple grand. I had a couple hundred, not a couple grand. So sold the BM. I jumped in A6. Yeah. I don't know what plate it was, it might be like an 07 plate, but it had 260 miles on the clock, like a 1,200 pound car, yeah, banger, boom, good car, but it was a banger. So I've got that now, yeah, I had like maybe two bar left, 2.5 bar left, put that into Tonga, yeah, hoping this shit better pay off to sell my car for it, put that in, word of mouth, like it was making me feel mad horny, so I thought, let me see if it's true, that's what we're doing, making me feel horny.
I had a course of that.
Horny, bro, horny. So I thought, you know what, let me just see if it is just me and my brain. So I passed it to a few lads that were local now. I didn't tell them what it was. What it's going to do is pass them the tablets, and they come back and said, yo, it's making us horny. Boom! That was it. I was on a mad one.
Yeah.
Every single day from them, it were like selling shots. I load up my bag,
Yeah.
all the tongue got in there, about 200-300 quid, and then TikTok shop come about, changed everything.
Yeah. So basically, you invested your last. Let's keep walking. You invested your last 2.5 bags into Tonkat, and what did that now scale you to? Like, what was your biggest day on Tonkat? So let's take you back. So you sold your good car. You got rid of your good car.
Sold my only car. That was it. Yeah, that was it.
You put all your focus
funding.
into it. You started the waste removals. Was getting a bit whatever. So you put all your time and effort. Your last 2.5 bags goes into Tonkat. And what did that scale you like? Your biggest day, your biggest sales week, whatever, or day. Let's go for day.
Maybe the biggest day is like 22 bar.
Wow. What did that feel like to make 22 bags in a day
I'll be
from
real.
a legitimate business
Do you want me to
income?
tell you, like, honestly, I had a better feeling when I made a grand a day.
Yeah. Did you?
Because, yeah, I did, yeah. Because it was, I know it's a cliche, but you don't want to say the destinations, the journey's better than the destination, all that sort of stuff.
yeah.
Like, imagine you are broke now. You got
Yeah.
a couple hundred quid, you got a van, you got a car on Chuck. You can't go and buy a car, you have to get it on Chuck.
yeah.
And even then, it's from a boy, because nobody else is going to give you it. Yeah?
true, yeah.
You got no real funds, you got a little bit. You're buying trucks that cost like 2.5, 3 bar and that. Now imagine you're in a phase of your life is about to change. It's more exciting knowing your life is about to change than the actual change.
Yeah.
Because the change is now your lifestyle.
So you can feel that, like, yeah.
The
like,
change, the gradual change, the tilt in a lifestyle is a lot more to like, about to make it.
Yeah.
But now when you're chilling and you're okay.
I'm like that every day.
Yeah. So look, I'll give you an example. How did it feel getting out of jail compared to when you lived out of jail for a year?
Yeah, no, the feeling getting out of jail is better.
That's,
Day is just,
it's your life
yeah.
changing compared
Yeah.
to how your life's changed.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now this is normal.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously I'm in a good position.
Yeah.
But
How can I get to the next level?
in fact, you know what is the best feeling I've had? One of the best feelings I've had while being on the TikTok thing, yeah, was when I first put the TikTok on TikTok. When I first put the
Product on TikTok shop.
Tonga on a TikTok shop, and I woke up to £800 because I was doing videos and nothing really doing that much, and then I made a mad video with some naughty little girls with a little cocaine pie in the background. And I was chatting about the product. Charlotte, good morning. Wake up! 800 quid in sales.
Yeah.
After that, I was a content madman.
And
That there was energy.
And you know what it is, yeah? You have to thank the missus because you met her, she wanted kids. Imagine she might not even have wanted the kids, she might have thought, I don't want no kids. She wanted kids, so then you went on the search for the product. So that whole, everything happens for a reason, you know, you met her and together, like, you got that, this big effect in it, do you get what I'm saying? Like, everything in your life, bro, has happened for a reason. Like
Everything does, you just gotta listen.
Yeah,
Everything does.
You just got to get all the signs and the messages and just take it all in. And take every opportunity, and don't be afraid to work for £350 a week and embarrass yourself, and don't be afraid to post up in fucking scruffy clothes and that, because you know what's coming. You get me? Like Theo's got to that point where it's come, but for everyone else that's out there trying, don't, let them laugh,
So
let them talk.
It's risk as well.
Do you get what I'm
you
saying?
have to risk. So I see it now. So I've made little groups here and there where I try and help people in e-com. I don't charge them at all. Just jump in and when I ask me questions,
Free knowledge.
Free knowledge, yeah. And a lot of them say,
Let's keep walking.
when it comes to content or anything else, they're like, oh, it's easy for you.
Yeah.
So it's not easy for me.
It's
Your
not easy,
theme,
bro,
the
yeah.
end,
Yeah.
you didn't see when I was sat there. I just took my shoes and socks off. I was that nervous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to make a video and it come out that robotic. Like, if you look back then, it'd have been different. People want to see the end. Oh, it was easy for you because you can talk and you can this and you can that. No, I just.
Bro, my
put in the
first video is
flex.
the same. I'm sat on a bed, fucking just coming off a load of juice, just come out of fucking just come out of Linfield Mount, and I'm like, yes, guys, I just want to make a video awareness. And then boom, now I'm here. You get me? So yeah, fucking hell.
You got to put the risk in.
Yeah,
Like before I sold BM,
yeah,
I was still chasing a few e-com products. And
Yeah.
I'd get a couple of £100 from the wares business and I put it in a few things. And they're still in my garage now, I've never made it. But that was that, okay, I got a little bit of change.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Do you want to buy some clothes? Or do you want to try and make some products?
exactly,
That's what I was doing.
exactly.
Failed,
My point.
failed,
Yeah,
boom.
yeah,
And what did I do? I sold my car for it.
yeah,
And that might not sound like a big thing to a lot of people, but it's the only valuable thing I had.
yeah.
And I was like,
Can't do that.
yeah, that's what
I
I
couldn't
mean.
do that. Bro,
Sold my car to fund this now without knowing if it'd take off, and all I end up with was a box full of products. So if it didn't take off, my car's gone. I got a box full of products, another box.
Yeah, I did it, bro. I went to fucking all the way to Thailand. Yeah, I'm gonna be a jeweler. I'm gonna send jewelry back. Failed. Jar rice failed. Clothing brand failed. Like lots of things.
See,
Same-
that's a good visual representation of how a lot of people's ideas and businesses fail this year. It started up. That would have been someone's idea to smash it, do well in life. Let's do whatever. There was some idea to that. That's why someone bought
Yeah,
it.
but this is Bradford. It's probably just a little front where they
No,
get a
but what-
few grand a month.
But this is what I'm saying.
This is
So look,
the
it's
truth, yeah,
old.
bro.
It's old. This started off. That started off as an idea. Someone
Yeah,
thought, well, met
100%.
over. You just do whatever.
100%.
Parked it up. It never happened.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, you're probably still making 20 grand a week now. You know?
You know.
Yeah, but inspirational guy, bro. Honestly, man. And what does it feel like to now? Obviously, because even me, I've done a lot of traveling myself. I've been to Thailand and stuff like that. And when you sat in a cell, there are things you kind of dream of doing. Like, what's it like for you now? Because I know you've been traveling. You go Spain, you go Thailand. Just come back from Vegas. Like, even going to Vegas, bro. What was that like, man? I'm watching your stories. I'm thinking, nah, I don't feel killing
So
it.
do you know
bro,
why I
you
went
get
to
there.
Vegas? We went to Vegas. I said, you know, Alex Hormozy and Leila Hormozy.
Yeah, I seen her share your thing on the story.
That's so they hold a scaling workshop where you go into their little acquisition.com. They got their building, and they've got maybe 8 or 9 members that scale their portfolio companies. So what their job is to do, is to go to companies, look into it, delve into it, and see how to scale it.
Yeah.
And then you go there and then see how they can scale yours. You chat to these people that raise God knows how many billions for other companies and how they can better your company. So it was a 2-day, 9-hour days.
Yeah.
It was intense, man, but it was good.
Yeah, you learn a lot in it.
Lord, yeah, do you know what it is? It's intense. Like when you go, do you know what it is? My business partner, she's like, I'm going to go see Hormozy's and do the scaling workshop. And I said, nah, I'm not ready, so I don't want to go.
Yeah.
And do you know when I said that out loud?
Yeah.
So I thought, that's why I need to go.
Yeah.
That's why I need to go.
Because it's not about how you feel. You just got to go and do it, innit?
It's, you know what it is?
Are you glad you went now?
It's just, it's that same old saying, find yourself comfort in discomfort.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I went into him, so you got to think how I went through business. It was more so how to flip, how to chase leads, e-com, which is what realistically, it's just content marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you've got people that don't even need to jump on a camera. They're behind here learning about LTV, CAC, all these little acronyms you don't even know. Yeah. And you're in a room full of these people here. So you feel a little bit out of place. That's how I felt, but I thought, you know what, that's where I need to go.
Yeah. So now, what is the, as we get into the end of this like walk around here, what is the, you say your next? Just, you don't have to tell us your big goals, but what is like the next step? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? So like you told me maybe, what was that, 4 or 5 years ago? Maybe before COVID, you was like, I'm gonna make 10k a day. I'm gonna do it. You've done it. So now, what would you say now? Like you've done that, what you told me before. So what are you saying now? What's next for you?
Do you want to be
I feel like I'm your good luck
do you
charm.
want me to be
whatever you tell me.
completely honest? I'll be completely honest.
I need 10%,
And
you know.
he can tell you this now. Yeah. I'll be completely honest.
Come here, bro. Get in as well. We're gonna have a
the
little chat
first-
with bro as well.
The first year
Yeah.
of doing the Tonga and the Cut-X and all the rest of it, we hit 2 mil in revenue. This year, going to six, we're doing close to 500,000 months. And we've got loads, and that's probably like 60%. Like we've got like another 40% loaded of stuff to do.
Just pause and
Getting
show
loaded
what
in.
it come from. Look, the show what it came
Loaded
from.
in.
You get me? No excuses. No excuses. Yeah.
Loaded
So
in.
continue, Theo.
So we've got like 40% that's going to go into the business, as in like 40% of effort that's still sat there waiting to go in, because what we're doing is making sure the 60 is right, put that 40 in, and then that's going to do what that's going to do. But in terms of goals, I don't know. So what I'm saying about him, about why he can resonate with this, is because I try and make loads of pillars that I can stand by every day. Like, what can I do to really expand this to the next level? Because what got me from 0 to what now, 6 mil, yeah? Them same efforts, that's 6 mil revenue, yeah? 6 mil revenue at a very healthy margin, so we're making dough, yeah? Them same efforts that got me from there to there isn't going to be the same that gets me to maybe 20 mil, 30 mil. It has to change. So all this randomness, content, hooks, this, that, the other, it is working, but for me to really
Get on
expand,
the baseball bat.
yeah, to really expand.
creative.
So what I'm doing is I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make all these methods, and even them, if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
So I went to the acquisition.com and did a few things that I can implement from that. So we'll just see. That's what I'm on about by the 40%.
You're just going with it.
The 40%, 40%. If you don't know, you don't know. So you just learn what you can, implement it, try it. Did it work? No, okay. If it did, double down. That's the plan.
All right. So that's the plan. All right. Tell us, what is the next big whip then? What's the final car would Theo buy?
So I
you know you
think
like your cars.
my daily's
See some
sorted.
nice cars.
Daily's sorted. That's I got that.
Saying that.
You need to sit in that.
Yeah,
need to say
definitely.
that.
It's,
you
one
take
of,
it for a
it's
spin,
literally
innit?
one of the fastest cars in Bradford.
Is
bro.
it,
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
I don't like driving fast or do, Megs.
It's fast.
She's a
No,
really
we don't
driver.
drive fast. You can just feel it and you'll know it's on my
He
side.
holds on and
guys,
screams.
Go on, bro.
I'm probably going to say something nice like a Porsche 911, 992. Not crazy.
GT3 RS.
Possibly.
I like them.
I
I
don't
like,
know.
I like Ferraris, me. I like Ferraris, bro. I'm a Ferrari fan, but
Ferraris are bad, but
something I'd like
serious
one day.
money, serious money.
But
But
anyway-
also, we're also moving out of England as well.
Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's going to be moved there and visit here.
base,
Yeah.
hot weather,
Better lifestyle.
better for the kids.
Better for the kids.
Oh man, nice, smashed it, bro. Honestly, man, Theo, man. You are, do you know, it's like you are a big inspiration. I feel like you need more recognition in the fucking Bradford streets, bro, because you're a big inspiration from how you've come from all that life, like you're saying, crime, homelessness, fucking partying and all that, to scaling 6 million, bro. You get me? And invest in your own hard-earned cash. You get me, bro?
Yeah.
But you've got up every day and put in effort and being broke, bro. Like, people can't do it, man. If, like you said, you failed on this one and you failed on this one, so most people would give up at that. Do you get me? But you kept going, and good luck to you in it, bro. You get me? Only more is gonna come, God willing, in it. You get me?
Yeah.
And I just want to mention this is my bro YK
Recreation.
I always get that wrong. Yeah,
It's been
forgive
part
me,
of the journey, big part of the journey.
These two are very close
Big
boys.
part of the journey.
He's got his creatine HCl, yeah, which I do take myself, yeah. I do take Tonka. I have took 2 cycles, yeah, and it says what it does on the tin. You get me? You just makes you know in it. Let's not go there in public.
So just before you finish, yeah, your circle plays a big part in how you are. If you're chilling with bums, you're gonna be a bum. So when I switched over my circle from just driving around, sat in the back of cars, not speaking with them sort of people, like, you don't want to get far in life. When I started changing my circle, I used to chill with you anyway, so we've always been on that grind hustle mind. But when I started seeing whatever he does and you implement, you actually suck up them kind of things where a normal person before, they'd be like, yeah, all right, listen to it and chuck it out. But when you actually soak it up and you think and you be quiet, don't speak, when someone's more educated, shut up and listen, because a lot of people, I try telling people stuff and they just chuck it out, man. So Jazz stories, his podcast, his thing, a lot of people are not doing this. They're not keeping it real. He's keeping it real. He's telling you what's happening and how you can earn X amount of money. So the least you could do is subscribe to his channel, blow up his pages, man. Share it everywhere. What are you guys doing? You watch all this stuff. What's the point? Just watching, like it, share it, and bro,
Yeah.
Do something with it, because you know, not a lot of people go behind the scenes and tell you how it's been living like in prison and this, that. It's my second time seeing him. Bro, the guy's a legend. I rate him for what he's doing.
Appreciate
a lot of people don't do that. You know yourself. They don't tell you what's going on behind the scenes. They don't tell you the rise, the grind, like Theo telling his story, how he did it, how he sacrificed his cars, motorbikes. I'm telling you, because I'm a car guy. If someone tells me to sell my car to go buy a product, what you want to know? It's true though, innit? I remember when he bought his motorbike Suzuki GSR, we were gassed, you were gassed, I was gassed, and he told me he's selling it. I'm there scratching my head for, bro, you just bought a 750cc bike, you wouldn't sell it. It didn't fabricate with me. Is that even a word?
Fabricate,
Yeah, it didn't sink in, innit? You know what I mean? So, boom, man. Listen, suck it in, and then make the move.
It's meant 6 mil, but you know the vocabulary is just, you know what I'm saying. You don't have to be a genius.
This is
you just have to be a hard worker, consistent,
and
have belief in yourself.
You just prove that, man. You just prove that. So run up our pages as well if you're in the car stuff.
I'll link both pages below. Anyway, all links are in the description box below. Theo's links, Instagram links, your Instagram links, YouTube links, all of that's in the description box below, man. And yeah, man, thank you for your time, Theo. You get me, bro? I'm gonna shake your hand here, and I'm gonna get some of your energy anyway. 'Cause I need to get some of that 6 million. You get me?
You get it, bro. You get it. I really grind, man. You get it, bro. You get it.
I'm on the same journey right now. You get me? I'm going through it. I'm investing. I'm losing. I'm going broke. I'm working 13-hour shifts, fucking driving cars, picking cars up from auctions and driving all over.
That's the process.
Yeah, it's the process, innit? And now the way I value £100, like working a 14-hour shift for £100. So now when I'm making £100 from whatever I'm doing, it's like, oh, that is a lot of money. I made that in 10 minutes. So now I value it. Before I might make that £100, I didn't think, I want to make a bag, but just relaxing it, because now I'm doing a 13-hour shift for £100. Anyway, my journey, this is Theo's story. You get me? But hopefully when I'm rich, I'll be able to post my videos and my stuff and do it.
Stage 2,
yes.
We're getting him into cars.
We got a map.
But yeah, we're gonna go jump in Theo's X3M. Let's go check it out, innit? Come on.
Do you know what it is? I enjoyed the Porsche. But because it was a hybrid and it wasn't the V8. Like, it was just nice to look at and drive. But you see me, I need speed, bro. So.
You're a bit of an adrenaline junkie.
No, but it's not just the adrenaline, because I don't drive mad all day. It's the sound, it's the feel. Like if you're not into petrol, you won't know. So what we're doing is I was trying different cars, just hiring them, making content on them. So I'll get my return back on the hire, and I'll do my own research as to like, okay, what's this car like? What's that car like? So I always wanted the new RS6. Everyone knows that, the big C8 beautiful thing. So I hired them for the day, the one that you were talking about. We did the shoots, which was parked up doing the shoots, and then we did about 4 or 5 hour driving, gonna go test the motorbikes, all traffic, and then I had one trip from Belden to Halifax and back, give it a little press down, I'll see what it's about before time gone.
Wow.
I'm like, so I had a look at the quotes, insurance, ridiculous, fuel, ridiculous.
On
I thought,
an
you know
RS6?
what? Yeah, the new one, and I thought, you know what, so that's what you call lifestyle creep too quick. So you can buy nicer things as you're making more money, but if you do that at an accelerated rate, your money's going to be gone.
Yeah, so you're smart. You didn't just blow your money on a car. You made sure you had the money, you could afford it.
The money
you could buy the car 5 times.
The money be gone, so but it'd be gone quick. So none people say you can lose just as quick, you really can.
Yeah.
You really can.
It shows how I go on then.
Just let it warm up a little bit.
You got to let it warm up a little bit. You get me? You got to take it slow. Do you want to film? I think it'd be better if I hold it and get all the boys in it.
Let me get off of contact break, it's not speed bumps now.
Yo, seatbelt just sucked me in, bro.
Yeah, so this is
pop some bangs!
Competition.
Let me just
This is stage 2.
1 minute.
So for anyone that knows cars, they'll know this is the S58 engine, the M3, M4 engine. Comes out
engine.
forged, When you stage 2 it, so it starts out 510 or more, because BMW always put less than more. So when you stage 2 of that, you're looking at 680, 700 brake.
Is this what we're in now?
That's what we're in now. What's the fastest guy?
This car I've been in, do you know what it is? A Golf R. It was like 550 brake.
That's why you've been in an RS6 and an RS4.
Yeah, I've had an RS4, is that faster?
About 450, aren't they?
Mine was just... I've been in some fast cars, bro, but not...
I
I'm not saying. I remember that Golf R was just fucking... It scared me, man.
This is fast. But you know what it is saying that? 510, or 500, whatever you said.
Yo, it's fucking.
in a Golf R, that's gonna be fast, kid. That's a light car.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That is gonna be
550
fast.
brake.
But I've sat in fast cars,
These kids
tuning
are
cars.
look,
all
this
that.
is where it comes from. He's got like improved brakes and stuff.
So the wheels are huge, calipers are huge.
Oh,
The normal X3M, they're
yeah,
not as good. They get the comp.
bro. Wow. Fucking hell, bro. My heart's pumping fast.
Oh yeah, it wants to be.
Yeah, it wants to be said. Wow.
Is that fast? Wicked and bad. Right.
Wicked and bad. Wow. Yo.
I don't think you've been in a car.
Yeah, you feel it.
You've been
No,
in a car
but
like
it
this.
feels comfortable though. Nah. Take it easy, Theo. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to my end of my journey, innit? You know what I'm saying? Nah. Yo, bad boy whip, bro.
It's fast, isn't it?
Bad boy whip, bro.
Stockton are like this though.
Wow.
Totally different.
Yeah, stock. I mean, it would still quick and stop, but not like this.
Yo, it's pops and bangs, bro. You know what I mean? Doors just got pop, 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 pop.
That's just the exhaust.
Fire for them.
Open up the exhaust, and that's just how it is, you know.
Wow, why can I smell gas though? That's outside, that's there. Fucking hell, what a whip. You lot hearing it? What? What's wrong with the camera? Wow. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, where's your car?
Here. Wow, yeah, we're definitely being reported. Neighbourhood watch, it's good as bro. You alright? Fucking hell, bro, that was lit, man. Yes, boys. Theo, man, nice to see you as always,
Yeah,
man. Keep
you
up
too,
the hard
boys.
work, man. Keep up the. Just keep going, innit?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing anyway. Fucking hell. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah, so
we'll
now
all be
it's
there,
just
innit? We'll all be there together one day. You get me?
Come on.
Keep positive, keep pushing,
Yes.
man. Respect, Theo, yeah.
Come on, my bro.
Right, listen.